Hey everyone, I promised you guys a video and I haven't been able to get around to it, and now I am. I'm gonna answer a few questions, give you guys a quick update, and also tell you a little bit more about myself from what people have been asking me. Okay, first up, my updates. I haven't done any photo shoots in a while. I'm sorry. I've been taking a small break while I've been basically working on my physical appearance. Like, I'm growing out my hair right now. I've been adding on my tattoos. You guys have seen a picture. I got my knuckles done recently at a convention by my artist Eeyore. He's a phenomenal artist. He's done most of my leg and a few of my other tattoos. Um, okay, let's see what else. I've been working a lot. Warped Tour is this weekend. I look forward to that, although the bands aren't really what I listen to, but a friend of mine's going to be there from California, and I look forward to it. Which leads me to a question I just got asked. Why am I in Texas? Well, Texas is just a lot cheaper than it is in California. I get pretty homesick from California a lot, which sucks, but I tend to visit eventually. A friend of mine, Hillary, she asked me to tell you guys something about myself that kind of led me to the way I am now and has had a big impact on my life. Well, I guess the biggest impact in my life that is pretty fairly common knowledge amongst my friends is when my dad passed away. That was a pretty rough time in my life, as is any time you lose a family member, which sucks. It was pretty tough having to be there with him in the hospital for as long as I was. And yeah, it was it changed my life. I went from a juvenile delinquent basically to a hermit. I kind of shut myself in, and it really forces you to grow up really fast. My whole family changed after that as well. Some of it for the best, some of it not so good. But I got to become closer to a lot of my family I haven't seen in a while, and a lot of my other family drifted away further that I didn't get to see anymore after that. I still visit him. I miss him very much. Um, let's see, what else? Some questions. Got a few good ones here. Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking up the questions from my phone. All right, let's start with the older questions I got that I never answered. All right. What animal would I say is close to my soul animal? Um, I'm a big cat fanatic. I really, really like cats. Obviously, I have two. They mean everything to me, and I have several cat tattoos, and I have a lot of stuffed animals that are cats and whatnot. I guess the closest one that you'd say would be my soul animal would be a lynx. Lynx are my favorite felines. They're gorgeous creatures. Let's see. The city I was born in. I was born in San Joaquin County, Angels Camp, back in California. It's not too far outside of Stockton, California. It's just kind of way out in the country area. I kind of grew up in the country. Um, my favorite childhood memory that defines who I am. Uh, let's see. My parents were bikers, so I rode motorcycles growing up, and I worked around them. I was around motorcycles a lot, rode them, whatnot. I went to bike runs a lot. So camping, rolling in mud, catching frogs, catching crawdads, riding horses, and all of that was really fun. I really, really miss going to bike runs. They're a lot of fun. I still have a thing for motorcycles, Harley Davidsons in particular. My parents were big on Harleys. Um, I guess that covers one of my favorite childhood memories. My drink of choice. Well, in general, I drink a lot of water because I need to. I get dehydrated pretty easily, especially since it's really hot here in Texas. Or I'll drink a lot of tea. I like lavender honey tea. It's pretty delicious. Basically, any peach flavored drink I'm a big fan of. I really like the flavor of peach. When it comes to alcohol, I really enjoy beer a lot. I like ambers and lights. Depends on where I'm at and how I feel that day on what kind of beer I'll drink. Usually, if I'm at a bar just hanging out and playing some pool, I'll drink Heineken or something, or Stella or Blue Moon. Hard liquor. For a while there, I was drinking vodka Red Bulls. I know, very girly. I got burnt out on those. It took one embarrassing night at a club after drinking a bunch of vodka Red Bulls and forgetting to eat the entire day because I was so busy. I drink a lot of rum. I like rum. I've been trying to get myself to be kind of a whiskey drinker. I don't really drink whiskey, but people end up giving me whiskey, which this past weekend I drank a lot of whiskey. But hey, tattoo convention weekends, it's kind of time to let yourself go and have fun. Let's see, have I ever been stereotyped? If so, which stereotype upsets me the most? Needless to say, I get stereotyped a lot. A lot of people say I'm gothic and stuff. I don't really consider myself goth. I kind of consider myself a self-created individual. I like to be myself. I am like a whole bunch of everything. I do wear a lot of black clothing, but I'm very clumsy and I spill stuff on myself, so I don't like to stain all my clothing, and plus black clothes just tend to look a lot better on me than white clothes. They're pretty slimming and whatnot. I get a little frustrated when people try to stereotype me as any stereotypes. Goth in particular is just kind of overblown and misconceived. If someone called me an emo kid, I'd probably punch him in the face. A lot of people see, when they look at me, they see the tattoos and the piercings, and they assume that I can't perform my job correctly or can't socialize correctly or something of that sort, that I'm a bad influence. That's pretty irrelevant. I'm actually a great influence. I've influenced several kids in my life and raised several kids that weren't even mine, which I don't have any kids. But I've influenced them, and they have grown to be very beautiful young adults, and I do appreciate the fact that their parents have been relatively grateful for my influence on them. It doesn't affect my performance in working or socializing. I'm naturally socially awkward for the most part, only because I don't like to interrupt conversations that I'm not part of. So I just kind of stand there awkwardly quiet, which is pretty funny. Uh, I'm not a I'm not a pain addict. People assume that I'm a pain addict or something sadist because of the fact that I have so many piercings and tattoos, and even doctors, when they go to give me a shot or draw blood from me, and I really hate needles, so they laugh and they point out that I have piercings and tattoos, but there's a really big difference on piercings and tattoos versus getting blood drawn or having a shot, because tattoos and piercings aren't going to hit my veins and inject me with some sort of chemical compound or withdraw blood from my veins. It just kind of makes my skin crawl since I was a kid, so it's a little creepy to me. I know it's a little weird, but it's alright. I just like to say it's pretty ironic. Let's see. Here we go. Here's another question. What was my inspirations and reasons for becoming a model? Alright. That's pretty relatively good question. My family, especially my mom and my aunt, were both pushing me as a child to become a model because I had very unique features and I had the very pale skin. So they thought I should be a catalog model, which urged my mom to not let me have any piercings or go crazy with my tattoos. But since tattoos and piercings is sort of my passion in life and part of my ultimate quest of becoming someone beyond a standard human, I went for it anyways, but it never stopped me on becoming a model. Inspirations, well, I kind of like having photos of myself over the years to document how I've looked over the years, whether I've gotten smaller, whether I've gotten bigger, more tattoos, more piercings, my hair was short, my hair was long, my hair was blue, my hair was black, my hair was white, my hair was pink, it was rainbow, it was red. I think it's pretty cool to look back on it and have really good pictures of yourself. I think everyone should have a set of professional pictures, but a set of professional pictures won't make you a model. When you start doing events and a lot more actually good photo shoots and have been paid to do photo shoots, then you can kind of consider yourself a model, I suppose. Any more inspirations on that? I've looked up to several models over the years. Most typically known Marilyn Monroe. People do idolize Marilyn Monroe as a model. I don't idolize her because of the fact that she was a stereotypical model. It was because she was a woman who actually embraced herself for being unique. She was a very intelligent woman. She made a lot of bad choices in her life, but that didn't affect her capabilities of being herself and modeling. There's a few other models I've looked over the years. I'll see them and I'll be like, oh wow, that person's stunning, she's beautiful, or he's unique, he's got very attractive features. Then there's a lot of the newer models, and they just kind of all look the same now. Just kind of cliche. I like the fact that I don't look like a standard model. I'm not like petite with giant fake boobs with the long hair and just the standard model. They're just kind of overblown. Some of them are nice, but a lot of them just are not that nice. I try to be a nice person unless someone gives me the creeps or they kind of make dumb references to my life that I feel is irrelevant and it's none of their business, and I find it kind of rude. Let's see. Let's move on to something else now. Okay. What is my sign? I am a Scorpio. My birthday is on October 31st. Yes, that'd be Halloween. It's pretty, it's pretty unique, I guess, but at the same time, it's not. I think it's pretty cool. At the same time, I really hated it growing up because no one showed up at my birthday parties. Everyone had plans, and people forget it's your birthday pretty easily when it's on a holiday or close to one, because everyone gets wrapped up in the fact that it's Halloween. So the fact that it's your birthday just kind of gets overshadowed really easily. I'm pretty stereotypical Scorpio. I'm pretty stubborn. When I'm done with something, I'm officially done with it. I don't look back on it. I like to put up a good fight against people. Let's see. My mom was really big on horoscopes, so is a lot of my other family members. Let's see. Can't go into that much detail on that one. Let's see. That's a dumb question. Here's one from my best friend. It's kind of a dumb question. Why do you press harder on the remote control when you know the battery is dead? That's a really good question. I guess it's out of frustration when the battery's dead. Maybe there's a little bit of juice you could jam out by pushing down the buttons. Kinda sucks, but he's kind of a goofy guy. Let's see. Where's my most coveted tattoo? Well, I guess I could go two ways depending on how you're using coveted. My most wanted tattoo. I'd probably have to go say the throat right here. I'm hoping to get Joshua Carlton. He's been my idol in tattooing for several years. I like his style. It's very realistic and very creative, and his use of inks, including his own personal line that he created using prismas, is pretty interesting, and I'd like him to do my throat. I would also like to do the tops of my hands sometime. Um, Regretful tattoos. I've got a lot of the tattoos that I've regretted covered up. In general, I don't really regret them because of the fact that they created opportunity for a different artist to cover them up or to experience the moment that I had, and I could always look back on it, and I learned from some of them. Sorry, my septum's crooked. I've learned to not get certain tattoos by certain people. I've had a pretty bad experience with one of my tattoos. It hurt more than it should have because the person wasn't tattooing properly. But that one's now covered up and I don't have to worry about it. I've fallen asleep through a few of them. Let's see. My favorite type of modeling and my favorite environment to model in. Okay. My favorite type of modeling. I do like a lot of the high fashion type of modeling. I think it's very interesting, very crisp, pretty nice. I wish I could do a lot more of it, but I'm, again, not the stereotypical model style, so I don't get a lot of high fashion requests. I get a few. I end up doing a lot more of the fetish styles or alternative styles because of how alternative I am and how openly I express the fetish scene, I suppose. A lot of the BDSM, like latex, rope bondage. I've gotten a few others. A lot of pictures got lost over the few years. My favorite type of environment to model in, I really do like on-site modeling, like in nature and whatnot. But mostly I do a lot of studio work because studio work tends to look a lot better in the end. Because it's easier for the photographer to work with the photos afterwards. So, I like to mainly do natures. I'd like to experiment with it some more. Maybe do something with animals for a while. Not fetish stuff with animals. Trust me. No, gross. Um, I'd like to experiment more with my more gentle feminine side versus my edgy side. Let's see, some more questions. Why are things the way they are? Well, that would be hard to answer because things are the way they are because they are. And past events lead things to how they've progressed to now. My favorite food. I mostly eat salads and fruit. I've always been a fan of eating on the healthier side. Every now and then I do crave a good, nice, juicy burger or some French fries or something like that. I was sick recently, so I haven't been able to really eat much in the way of junk food because a lot of it would make me really sick to my stomach. But now I'm almost better. Had to be put on medications for that, so that really sucked because antibiotics just kind of make me feel a little sick. Let's see. Fruits in general. I always liked apples a lot. Peaches, plums. I eat a lot of bananas. They're really good for your digestive system. There's a few foods I was not really a fan of. I don't like artichokes, but I like artichoke hearts on my pizza. I don't eat seafood. Yeah, I won't ever know what sushi would taste like anyways. I don't really eat ramen or highly processed foods. They just don't taste right to me. I do like sweets a lot, which sucks because I have a major sweet tooth, but I shouldn't eat sweets. Do I have hobbies? Yes, I do. I draw. I like to draw a lot. I haven't been drawing a lot lately because I left my sketchbook at someone's house. So I haven't been able to do much in the way of that. I play some video games here and there, mostly RPG games like Final Fantasy. I thought about picking up some new hobbies, like maybe gardening. I never really had a green thumb. Let's see, I do a lot of crafting and stuff. I have a lot of collections. I collect taxidermy and I work on my own costumes for events. I used to sew a lot. I was freelance tattooing for a little bit, and that's kind of been on hiatus right now. I spend a lot of time with my cats. One of them sleeping right next to me, the other one sleeping over there on a chair. Let's see. I watch a lot of anime. I like more of adult theme animes, kind of like Black Lagoon is a good one. Attack on Titans is another good one. I've been following Naruto Shippuden and One Piece. Let's see. I like to go camping. Camping is a lot of fun. I've always been a big fan of camping since I was a kid, although I don't like to stay in the sun a whole lot because I like to protect my tattoos and my skin, and I get sunburned pretty easily. Anything relatively artistic I'll pick up at one point or another. I try to travel a little bit here and there. I like to go on adventures. I like to shoot pool. Pool is a lot of fun. I'm not too good at it, but I'm working on it. If I go shoot some pool more often, had someone to go with me, I probably would be a lot better. I'll probably have some more hobbies in there I haven't included that I can't remember at the moment. I just like to do things. Lately I've been doing hemp bracelets. I may have a giveaway for some people, give some bracelets I've made. I wear one right here with the little mushroom, and I've got a few that I've given to other friends, and two of my coworkers have one. Let's see. What music do I listen to? I actually have a wide variety in musics. My favorite band is Motley Crue. A lot of people try to diss on it, but Motley Crue has never let me down, and all the many years I've listened to Motley Crue, and I've seen them live before, and it was the best show I've ever seen in my life. I listen to a lot of metal, some punk, some classic rock in general. I listen to classical music. There's a few dubstep songs that I'm alright with, some techno. I don't really listen to country or rap or hip hop. A lot of it just kind of doesn't sound right to me, and I can't really get into it, and it just gives me headaches. or is very, very boring. Country's very boring to me. Let's see. Weird fact about myself. I ate my hamburgers upside down and my sandwiches because I don't like how the bread sticks to the roof of my mouth. It really sucks. Uh, it's a pretty weird random fact, I guess. Let's see. Another weird fact. I never chewed my nails, so that's not really a weird fact, I guess. I'm pretty childish. I like to play child games sometimes. Uh, Collects taxidermy. I'm addicted to tattoos. You guys already know this stuff. When I was a child, I used to make these weird sandwiches. They were waffles, frozen waffles with peanut butter, banana, ketchup, mayonnaise, bologna, cheese, and Pop-Tarts. Yeah, that was a really weird phase of my life when I was a kid. I don't know why I used to eat sandwiches like that, but I did. Let's see. I may have a few other ones. There might be all of them. I don't see any more. Oh, you guys aren't that good at asking questions. It took almost 27 minutes to answer all those questions, and I went into detail. It's not too bad. Let's see. Well, let's just talk a little more about updates. I just started doing yoga again. I look forward to doing more of that. I'm now trying to force myself to drink a lot more water than I used to. I go through phases. Sometimes I drink a lot of water, sometimes I don't. I'm just trying to be overall generally healthy. Just doing it for my better being. You know, everyone needs to be healthy. Especially since I was sick recently, I'm trying to get over that. Nothing to worry about. It's just my stomach wouldn't let me eat anything that was spicy, acidic, or fatty. So I'm on antibiotics, and that will be better. Let's see. I plan on getting a new tattoo here in September. It's just an add-on to my Alice in Wonderland sleeve I've got going. It's a little teacup. My friend Carl will be doing it. Oh yeah, so before you guys ask, my knuckles, it says deranged because I've always referred to myself as kind of strange and crazy and a little bit insane. But I'm gonna put my the word creature on my baby knuckle, so it says deranged creature because I have a ultimate inspiration with my body modifications to become something more than human, I suppose. I'll have my ears pointed at one point. There's a guy that I talked to in Las Vegas who will do it. If I could get Sampa von Cyborg to do it, I'd be very stoked on that. I'll have most of my body covered in tattoos. This year, my goal is to finish my whole left sleeve, so that way I actually have a whole sleeve finished. It's getting there. It's pretty close to finishing. Got like this whole upper arm, a little bit of space here and there to finish, and gotta get this one colored in soon. I may make it before the end of the year, but never know. That year's going by pretty fast. We'll have to get some pretty big pieces in order to finish it in time, but I don't know about that. We'll see. I had a convention this past weekend. It was a lot of fun. I got to see a lot of my friends. Partied pretty hard and whatnot. I'm sorry, my septum keeps getting crooked and Drives me crazy. It's kind of a constant habit when you have a septum is to constantly fix it, especially with horseshoes. Let's see. Piercing wise, I don't think I'm gonna get any more just yet. I'll have to get my dermal that's right here removed. It's been getting a little irritated every time it gets hit, but it's been about a year, so it's about time I have it removed. Dermals sometimes don't last that long. Yeah, that's pretty much it for tattoos and some piercings. I plan on getting my hair pretty long at this point. It's obviously gone a lot longer. I'm a little washed out because I had work all day, but sorry, I promised you guys a video and I finally got around to it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, you guys didn't ask me any more questions. If you guys ask me any more questions, then I'm just going to put them on a list for another video sometime in the future. I'll try to be a little more in contact and up to date with everyone. I'll try to get a photo shoot in sometime. It's a little hard since I don't know many photographers in the Texas area to work with. I'll try to look for a few. I'm pretty due for a photo shoot soon. We'll see how that works out. If you guys have any more comments, suggestions, or want some advice on something, just inbox me. I'm pretty good about checking my model page frequently. So I guess that's about it. I'll talk to you guys again soon.